Hello everyone, welcome to the May 2019 agenda video. I am, of course, Andy Pollack, host of this YouTube channel. Welcome to your recap and, of course, schedule, if you want to say, for this month. So, of course, like we always do, we're going to recap April. I am here today at the Auburndale train station, by the way, in case you're wondering where I am. Change of location, you know, it's better than nothing at this point, and I do apologize if the lighting is not the best, but it's better than nothing. And one negative thing here is that there's a lot of traffic over here. I am noticing that, like, everywhere I look around here, I can't even see this way. Let's see if any cars are even coming. No, thankfully not. Thankfully not for now, but let's start off with recapping April. So on April 3rd, start off the month, we went to 2 stations, 1 subway and 1 train. Well, Long Island Railroad if you want to be specific. So on the 3rd, we went to Hollis and we went to Jamaica Center subway station. Then on April 9th, we went to Floral Park on the Long Island Railroad. Let's wait for the plane to go by. Keep recording. That's one of the negatives here, is that the plane, we're right on top of LaGuardia Airport, so it just makes everything worse. And this is like the 3rd or 4th school bus I've seen going on the street. Yeah, there's a lot of kids out there. So we'll continue on now. We'll continue on. So on April 17th, I went to Lefferts Boulevard along the A line. That was an interesting summit. I didn't spend that much time there, but I wanted to ride the R46 for one of the last few times because I don't know how much longer they're going to be on the fleet. Because I'll quickly mention that officially on Thursday, the RTSs will be gone. And it's a real shame that those buses are being retired, but it's time for them to go. And hopefully the Orion 7 will be next, and hopefully we'll get our new fleet shortly with Queens Village Bus Depot. I mean, thankfully they're being delivered, but we'll see how that ends up in the near future. So on the 18th, I went to Ocean City, Maryland, and I returned on the 25th, and keeping in mind I have my planner right here. I always mark everything down the day I go somewhere. But I did return a week later on the 25th. 27th, that week was specifically reserved for me being on Matt Camper's YouTube channel. And I'll card that right now if you want to see that video, because I think it'd be appropriate that, you know, I'm on another YouTube. Oh, geez, this fly is around me. There's a fly around here. I can't move the location because then the lighting will stink. But yeah, that card should have came up by now. And then lastly, for the month of April, on the 30th, we went to 2 stations along 14th Street, Union Square and 8th Avenue. So that being all said, we are going to talk about the May agenda. And actually, this will be a briefing because there's time constraints involved with tomorrow's video that I'm going to be doing. And yes, I'll be filming tomorrow. I'm filming tomorrow. We'll wait for the noise to go by. There's a noisy car passing by me. But anyhow, let's get started with the May agenda. So tomorrow is, of course, May 7th. I'm filming on the 6th. So tomorrow will be Babylon. And of course, I'm going all the way out to Suffolk. I will be taking a nice bus tomorrow to Limbrook, and then I'll be going eastbound. Tomorrow's video will have a different intro, again, due to time constraints, because, again, the reason is I'm going to be getting into Babylon at noon, and I want to be able to do Argyle Lake and maybe the downtown. Again, it depends on time constraints. It would depend on what I can do tomorrow. But if not, Argyle Lake's just going to have to be our main highlight, because the thing is, my train, I'm taking an electric tomorrow. It's the 153 westbound to Penn. There was a diesel train I wanted to take that left Montauk, but the problem with that train is, let's just wait for the plane to go by. Again, with the planes going by, it just makes it worse. So it's going by us pretty shortly. Okay, there we go. So now back to our agenda. And there goes the train. Yep. Wait for that to go by. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh, I think I know what train that was. That was probably the 249 that left Penn. But anyhow, back to why time constraints is going to be short tomorrow, because again, they're going to call my train at 1:43 or possibly 1:45 at Babylon, and I want to at least be able to get to the back. And with me getting towards the back of the train, that would help for me to get over to Archer Avenue tomorrow to get my bus. And I don't know how bad traffic's going to be in Jamaica tomorrow, but we'll see how that ends up. We'll see how that will end up in the future, because with the traffic, you know, I'm going to have to deal with it a lot this month. But needless to say, let's continue on with our agenda. And once again, I do apologize if the video may look shorter tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to be, but we'll see with time constraints. I really want to get Argyle Lake, and I really want to show you all the train station, because the train station in Babylon needs work. That's another reason why I'm going there tomorrow. Anyhow, back to our agenda. My goodness, I swear, all the planes going by, it's so distracting. There we go. So, May 14th or 15th, I will be doing 72nd Street along the 1, 2, and 3 lines. Now, the reason that is, and I'll get into that, because I'm going to be doing a special part of the video at Broadway and 63rd, because by Sesame Workshop, they renamed it to Sesame Street. So I just want to be able to show you that part. I'll also be showing you all the Channel 7 studios. I know where it is. It's right on top of 72nd Street train station. And I'm a little bit familiar with Broadway. I'm a little bit familiar with that part of Manhattan, because my dad showed me around that area a couple times. So I should be fine in that area. So, yeah, let's move on to the next part. And again, too much noise around here, but I'm making it work. I'm making it work, trust me. Wait for the plane to go by. Okay, there we go. Now we got some quiet. So anyhow, May 21st or May 20th. I'm trying to aim for one of those 2 days, because I have to be in Oslam on the 22nd. So on one of those 2 days, I will be going to Long Beach. Long Beach. That's where I will be going on that day. Long Beach LIRR station. And then a couple days after Memorial Day, since that is my obligated federal holiday off from Oslam, I have the date right here. I'm aiming for May 28th. May 28th, I will be doing the Huntington LIRR station. And I heard it's not really a good area, but, you know, I know a little bit of the area very well, because I used to work at Walgreens with Camp Kahila, which was what vocation camp I was at. But it's a pizza store about 10 minutes away that I like in the area, so close to the train station, so obviously I'll be enjoying that on that day. And yeah, that will wrap up the May agenda video. One more quick note, there might be a special video coming up as well. I'm going to be filming it somewhere in Long Island on the 17th to the 18th. It's not a train station, it's a different thing. I'll get into that when factors come in, because one factor will come in, excuse me. The weather and, of course, my schedule. I can make it work, but it would depend. It would depend. And hopefully in June, there might be a couple surprises. I'm working on one right now. Possibly, I don't know what it's going to be, but I am working on my June agenda video after this one as well, because I always like to plan things in advance. So once again, the stations I'll be doing are Babylon, 72nd Street, 123 station, Long Beach, and Huntington. So 3 Long Island Railroad stations and one on the subway. So that will be 3 things I'm doing this month, and I do apologize. I don't know what happened to my lighting. My lighting was good earlier. So anyhow, I'm gonna get going. Thank you all for watching. This should be an interesting month for videos. And as I said, the briefing had to be done today because, again, with time constraints tomorrow, it's just not going to work out to introduce Babylon. And, I'd rather just start off the video from a different perspective and starting it off from Argyle Lake anyway. So with that being all said, thank you all for watching. Babylon should be an interesting experience. It'll be my first time ever going to Suffolk County by myself. I've only been to Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Nassau by myself. So, I don't know. I mean, it should be interesting going to Suffolk all the way by myself tomorrow. So, thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.